Good morning. I'm Karen. This is Veronica's Dreams Coaching and Tarot. It is Saturday. Yay, weekend. And we're going to do our daily reading. We're going to take a look at current situation, the energies around that. Welcome back to all of you who join regularly. I appreciate you. And to anyone new, I appreciate you as well. Anything really does. It makes a difference. So thank you. Let's see. I'm going to use Somnia Tarot today. And just as a reminder, if this resonates, hit the like button. And if you enjoy the content, hit the like button. It does help. Thank you. Let's get started. I didn't light my candle, so let's do that because I'm just out of sync because I did sleep in. It's just nice to have the candle. So for those of you who don't know much about me, and I don't talk about it every time, it is super humid here in Tennessee today. It's very humid this whole week. It's going to continue because we have rain all week. But I do the candle flame and my little crystal ball. This is like I use that for scrying, and I don't always use it in a reading, but I do occasionally. So when I look this way, that's what I'm doing. Just so you know. Sometimes I like the flame. So this is for me. It's not for you. It's not to make the video it literally is for me. So anyway. And let's get started. And the artwork behind me is diamond painting. That's my passion. I do it all the time. I have a ton. It's my relax. I listen to audiobooks and do that. So let's get started. Now that everyone knows everything about me, what do we need to know today? It's just good to, know what's going on. And I don't do that on every reading for sure. What do we need to know today? Current situation. Page of Pentacles. Present influence, 5 of Swords, future influence, King of Cups, and what you don't see or know about, Moon, what to look for, Knight of Wands, unexpected, Star, challenge, Page of Wands, strength, King of Swords, and where does this lead, please? Ace of Cups. Wow. Okay. Something new's coming. Oh, Devil is the advice. That'll be interesting. Wow, it looks like there's a decision to be made. New relationship coming in. I feel like it's pretty solid. It'll be interesting, but then I pulled what comes after, and it's the 2 of Swords. So what's the Ace of? Yeah, there's a renewal. Oh, it's kind of nice energy, actually. Wow, bottom of the deck is Lovers. I think this is definitely a continuation of yesterday. I don't want to knock that over. We got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. There's some nice energy, but it doesn't mean it's easy going. I don't think it's hard either, but it's not, snap your fingers and there it is type of energy. But there is something here about someone that you're very close to. Okay, so this could be romantic, it could be friendship, it could be partnership, but it is someone you are very close to and very tied to. Not tied to, excuse me, that's the Devil, but there's definitely a yin-yang connection. And I say that, if you look at that, her tree is green, his tree has fire. I don't know. I get the overall feeling sometimes with this card that it's the differences that make the relationship. And this, again, could be friendship as well. Current situation is Page of Pentacles. This tells me there's some kind of discovery, right? Because when I see this card, I'm thinking hard work. He's had to dig really hard to find this pentacle. And I feel like he has, and now he sees it and understands it. So there is some feeling of oh, this is what I have. Wow, I knew I'd find something and I knew I'd get something, but I didn't expect it. I do feel like it's unexpected. I don't know why, but I do. It's almost like not surprise as much as it is, wow, what I'm doing is really paying off and it's really making a difference. And that's the key here. So the 5 of Swords is in the influence. And again, I feel like it's the hard work. You're doing the hard work and you've chosen to keep working at it. And that's the Page of Pentacles. That's the situation. This is the influence. You were not going to give up just because there was ropes around you. You're like, nope, I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing this. This is important to me. I'm going to fight. I'm going to get it. I'm going to get these swords regardless of what I feel like is holding me back. And then Page of Pentacles, here it is. King of Cups is in your present or future influence. So I do feel like there's definitely, now this doesn't have to be male, but could be, but it doesn't have to be. It's someone, definitely someone who's mature. And you know, when you see the kings and queens in readings, it can be definitely someone older than you, but at the same time it also can just be someone that's matured, and even like matured towards the element here, which is water and love and caring and romance and things like that. So there is a feeling of growth, whether it be you or them. um, I don't know for sure, but I do feel like there's some kind of growth here going on. Um, yeah, to me, this king is saying a level up in the romance department, in the caring department. I don't even feel like there's this, because I don't have passion cards here. I do have the Knight of Wands and the Page of Wands, but it's more, I don't know, there's a very subtle, there's something very subtle here to me. You know, like, I don't know. I'm just getting very, it's subtle. And I do feel like there's definitely growth here. Again, I don't know if that's you or somebody else. I feel like the somebody else comes up in your strength, and that's, I feel like, the King of Swords. And I feel like that's what's happening with that Ace of Swords or Ace of Cups. But let's keep going. So what you don't see is the moon. Now in this deck, he's climbing up out of the water. So I feel like what you don't realize is that things are starting to come into light or come into focus. That's the word, focus. I feel like whatever this is, things are coming into focus for you and this other person. Again, this doesn't have to be love. For some of you it is. I've got with the Lovers and the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups, I'm going that way, but I do feel like it's, there's just, things are starting to come into focus and you're starting to see things and you don't realize it yet. And it could be too, they don't even realize it yet, but things are just starting to like, oh, okay, I understand. The Knight of Wands is what to look for. And I feel like this is the energy to move forward, like where to move forward and when, and just watch for that. It also could be travel. It also could be just passion. And, you know, being passionate about something, moving towards something, you know, feeling really good about it and taking that reign. It's looking for kind of like a full energy to some degree, because that's what the Knight of Wands is. He just kind of goes and not always worried about, the Knight of Wands doesn't always think too much about what could happen. It's just like, this is what I want and I'm going for it. And it's kind of like that full energy, not completely, because I don't feel like it's innocent, but I feel like it's, I'm going towards my passion. And I feel like it's go towards your passion, you know, go towards what makes you feel passionate, motivated, good, energetic, all of those things that the wands bring. And I really do feel like that's what it's saying. You got to do what you got to do. You know, sometimes when we go for something, we're afraid like to give something our all, or really, you know, because what if they don't feel the same way and I'm just going to get hurt? And then sometimes it's like, you know what? If you don't take a chance, then you may not have anything. But if you take the chance, yeah, there is a chance they could say, you know, hey, you know, the no. or, invite you in. So, be just very honest with yourself. And I feel like the star in the unexpected, I feel like there's just this, to me, this star right now, the way I feel about it is like, look at everything I have. Look at all of this. Like, I'm in a great place, and you unexpectedly kind of level up your feelings about not only yourself, the relationship, maybe life in general. Like, you just, okay, wow, like I feel really good. And it kind of comes as a shock to you a little bit. Like, I haven't felt that way in a long time. And I feel like it is. It's like a really good feeling of moving forward and just feeling really good. The Page of Wands is in your challenge. I'm going to clarify that guy because I'm not sure. I immediately go towards messages, but I'm not sure. There may be a note that comes in that challenges you a little bit because he's writing, and I always look at that with him. But he's in the dark too. I mean, he has the candle. I think that's kind of why the wands in this deck are dark, because so you could see the flame of the candle. Tell me more about this challenge with the Page of Wands. Oh, I got partial High Priestess, so I've got World, Six of Swords, High Priestess. There may be something that there may be something that's coming to an end, but I mean, it's not bad. No, I think it's a level up. The World, Six of Swords, High Priestess. I'm a little, just give me a second here. You know, there is a feeling to me about writing something. There's something here about writing. Type, it can be typing too. Um, I feel like it's like how to go to the next level. Like, I feel like there might be a message in here that comes in that says, there's something happening where you feel like something might, you need to go to something better. But I feel like I honestly get the feeling that this message that comes in, or whatever this is writing about, whether it's you writing or a message you get, the reason why it's a challenge is I feel like it's only making you think something. And I think I'd be very careful with this challenge, only because I got the High Priestess. And when I get the High Priestess and clarifying and things like that, it's like, don't ask so many questions. Either you're not supposed to know everything about it, or no more pulling cards. But I feel like maybe, you know what? I feel like the challenge is, I'm taking it all back. I feel like the challenge is you, yes, you, or them. It could be either or. Um, Expressing yourself, expressing your passion, expressing how you feel about the situation. So someone's having a challenge in expressing exactly how they're feeling, and it has to do with that more passionate side, but they're struggling with that, and that's the challenge. That is actually the challenge. So I think it's a reminder to be honest with yourself. Now, if it's someone else, you can't like have them automatically, you can't tell them, well, you know, this is your, if it's their challenge, if they're struggling, they're going to struggle. That's the end of it. But with the strength being the King of Swords, and I am gonna pull a couple cards, but I think that is I think it's this person in your life, and they're the strength. I mean, this is saying it's good. What is the King of Swords? Yes, Knight of Cups, Hierophant, Fool. This exactly. This is. I mean, it could be someone new, but I feel like it's the energy of taking that leap of faith. It is someone who cares about you. Hierophant. There's going to be some kind of offer of some kind of commitment, or definitely a level up in the relationship of some sort. And that's the positive, that's the strength. And it's like, okay, like, do I do this? Do I just go for it? And you do. You do with the Ace of Cups, because that's where it leads. I think it leads to a new brand of happiness for you. I think there is still going to be a decision that you will need to make. There is something about this relationship that's not necessarily normal or easy to navigate, for some reason or another. And that has to do with the devil too. I'm going to get to that here in a second. Because the Ace of Cups is judgment, Four of Swords, and Nine of Pentacles. I think it comes in like a renewal. So the healing, I feel like this is a new beginning, but it comes from the healing part. And I think it also comes from the independence realization that either you or them are successful and have done the work, have healed, are ready to explore something new. I believe that the Two of Swords is like, okay, well, is this the right thing or not? And Two of Swords, please. Six of Cups, Two of Wands, Six of Wands. I think it's just a matter of, I think there is, the reason why it's the Two of Swords is there's this feeling from the past, and there is going to be work to do. And then the recognition of what to do. I don't feel like this Two of Swords is negative energy. I feel like any time that we're given an opportunity, I feel like this is going to be an opportunity, that there is a decision to be made. I don't think there's someone else. I think it's more the decision is, how do we navigate this? That's what the decision is going to be. And I feel like, again, because the relationship, I feel like there's something a little bit different about this relationship. And yeah, I do. This is good. I mean, I do feel like it's a continuation, you guys. I do. The devil is your advice. This is a little confusing to me, but I feel like it's stick to what you've sought after. So the devil is normally it can be a negative card, in the fact that it's about being tied to something or addicted to something. But I feel like in this case, it's more about what you've been tied to, what you want. Five of Swords. What you've been tied to and working on is going to be worth it. And just be patient too with yourself. I feel like there's a feeling here that there's also a feeling of passion to me about this. So just, keep that in mind, that sometimes the devil is about sometimes our hidden pleasures. And so that they're not necessarily negative. It's just something that we don't, talk to everybody about. Just, our hidden pleasures. So, there you have it. Let me see if there's anything else we need to know. This is a little long reading. Sorry about that. The Justice card. So I feel like everything is going to happen exactly the way it's supposed to happen. Also, be true to yourself as well. Be honest with yourself, be true to yourself as well as the other person. And with this Two of Swords here, I think that's what this is saying. Make sure you're just honest with yourself. I feel like no matter what, the way this energy lies, that if you communicate, again, the challenge, I do feel like it's about communicating how you feel. So whether it's you or the other person, but even so, regardless, this is saying, just be, it's a challenge, but if it's important to you, it's important to talk about it, or at least verbalize how you feel. So there you have it, guys. Wow. this is really getting to be some interesting energy here lately. Let me know if it resonates, or whatever. I love the comments and I do read them all. So take care and have a beautiful day.